So on your paper here, you are going to center a 8-inch square on your paper. You have 9 by 12 paper. So you would come in a 1/2 inch from the top here, which is where your top would be, just like you did before. And you're going to be creating within this square, using the templates, this shape, okay? These shapes. And you will have triangles, an equilateral triangle in the middle, and then you'll have these triangles here, which are not equilateral, okay? And this will correspond to the different colors. These will be the secondary colors, this will be the primary colors. Just as you've done in the past, you need to find the center. So if this is 12 inches, this would be 6, and this would be 6. Right? And now you found the center of your paper. Okay, and then if this is the center of here, this is 9, it's 4.5, and that's 4.5. Okay, there you go. Okay, you just want to be able to find the center and lightly draw it in. Okay, that's your center. That's where everything is coming off of now. So this is a template, and this is a template. Now, since I have already measured out where my center is here, I can run that to there, and I can put a point here, I can put a point here, and I can put a point here, right? And then, using my device here, you're just putting the points in. Right? There you go. And this can come all the way down to here. Okay? And then this. Okay, so I was looking at this, and this line did not correspond with this line. So everything needs to line up. So I guess I didn't do a very good measuring job at first. This would come down over here. Okay, so I'm fixing it. Okay, so now that's equal. Okay, everything has to be equal here. Then you run a line across over here. And then you run your line across to here, to there, and that should be about right. Now I'm going to erase these lines that don't need to be here. Get rid of them all. Alright, get rid of all the lines that do not or should not be there. Okay, that's part of your job. Okay, because it needs to look clean. Okay, you will have red, orange, violet, yellow, blue, and green. These are secondary colors. Green, orange, and violet. You get orange by mixing yellow with red in equal parts. Yellow and blue will give you green, and red and blue will give you violet. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put red in here. Now I'm going to remove this here. I don't want to see that, okay, but I wanted you to see it. So I'm going to get rid of that. Okay, so I guess I'm going to start with blue first. This is a nice dark blue. Okay, so now I have my blue done. Now, since I already have blue mixed up, I might as well make green and add yellow to that and get done with that. To make green, you add yellow. So I'm adding yellow to here, and now I have a green. Now I have my green done. Now I'm going to move on to red. This is not red enough. It needs to be red. Now I call that red. Now we're going to put orange in over here. Okay, so since we did our red, we can make our orange. Now this is orange. Okay, so now I'm going to use yellow here and put that in there. Okay, I got yellow done. Now I'm going to make violet. You're going to add red and blue together and create violet. Okay, I have red, I have blue. I'm going to mix them together to make violet. I've mixed them together and I have created violet here. And I'm going to work with this. I say this is violet. Okay, now you want to sign your name. And your date. And it'll be the 8th, 9/8/2021. Okay, and take a photograph of your work. Take a photograph of your work and submit this assignment as it states in the assignment instruction. Okay, so this is day two. Day two. Now, we're going to be adding tints and shades into here. So you're going to be making 1/4-inch lines within your figure. I'm going to put a 1/4-inch over here, 1/4-inch over here, and you want to build around in here with your 1/4-inch lines. You're essentially creating triangles within triangles on 1/4-inch increments. Right? So I can erase if I have to. Okay, that's one. I'm going to do another one. Now if you I'm not putting too many dots in here because I don't want to confuse myself. Now, anywhere where you went over a little bit, you can get rid of. Erase things, make it look good. Break it up. We're going to kind of break it up in the middle here with, oh, I may have messed up there. Okay. We're going to just use this. We're going to do, this will be shades. And this will be the tints side. Okay, a tint is when you add white to a color, and a shade is when you add black to a color. This side of the composition will be all tints. This will be a shade. Okay, so when you're finished, you will have a figure that looks like this. This will be, you're going to start out with your reds. Your red, yellow, and blue, and then your orange, and your violet, and your green. Okay, so I have my red here, and now I'm going to put tints of white coming in to here, and it will be lighter in here, and it will be dark here, and 3 gradations of color. Okay, so now I've put in a tint of white in here. Now this is going to become even lighter in the middle. Okay, so now that's another lighter tint of the red in here. Now, I'm going to go to a shade which is black. Okay, so now I have the red on here. Now I'm going to work with gradations of black and to make a shade. Okay, so now I've added black to here, and now we're getting a shade. Now I'm going to add a little more black to it, and you'll see what happens to the color. Okay, so now you see what happens when you add white and you add black to a color. And you're going to do the same thing over here with the blue, with the yellow, orange, purple or violet, and green. And then these will be your choice over here, what you do with that.